Hey there, folks. Foggy here. Welcome to day 225 of my year of solo board gaming, and considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid. And we are playing Dungeons, Dice, and Danger by Richard Garfield. And this is a clumsy cultist board, very similar to the last game. I'm not going to go through the whole explanation of how the game works because I think that dragged the game out quite a bit. I was surprised when it took 36 minutes to record the video. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. We are going to get bonuses if we defeat both Orko and Orko here. I think that's what they're meant to look like. And if we clear out the 6 rubbles. So, all right. To start with, we have a lousy roll. We've got a double 2 and a 6, or a double 2 and a 6. Either way, it's a double 2 and a 6. I think what I'm going to do is just simply jump right in and go 2, 6, and then that gives me the 6 to attack Orko over here. And since we did not attack any monsters, though, we do lose a life. All right, we get 3, 3, 1, and 6. So I can go ahead and just start to continue here. There's no reason not to. That would actually help with lives. The 7 here is not that helpful. But I don't want to dig into. I don't want to dig into that yet. I'm just trying to see if there's any place else where that might be better utilized. The double 3 or the 1, 6, or do a 4 and 9 as it were. 9 would allow me to get into here. 4 would not do anything at all. So we are going to go 6 as an attack and the 7 over here, which again really does nothing. All right, we're going to get a 10 and an 8, or a 12 and a 6. I feel like I might as well go 10, 8 up here. Not the best option, I think. I am looking at 6 and then maybe 12. Actually, I can do 6 and... Yeah, I'll do 6 and... I'll do the 6 here and the 12 here. So that I can avoid getting any life lost this round. Didn't even really look at the black die. It's too early in the game to start using black dice. 1, 2, 2, 4, 5. All right, 2, 2, 4, 5 means that I can go 4, 9, or I can go 6, 7. 6, 7 means that I can attack the 6 down here. But I feel like I'm doing that a little bit too much. I'm going to run out of that monster soon. I kind of want to get in there. I'd like to be able to get in there. Can I get in there? No. Go 9, 4, start to dig through there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I know this is going to cost me a life, but I'm going to do the 9 there and the 4 here. Lose a life. Each of these rubbles are going to take a combination of 2 hits to get through. Yay. All right. 1, 1, and 2, 4. So we can go 3, 5. We can actually go 2 here. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do 2 here. So we have that available to us. And we're going to go 6 here for the other one. Which means we've almost completed that necromancer. We did, and we got a hit, so we don't have to take away any dice. All right, 5, 5, 5, and 4, and a 4, just for better, just for backup. All right. So I think I want to do the 10 there because I really do want to start to get into this stuff over here. I could go 10 and use a black dice so that I can get this doubles out of the way. I think I'm going to do that. I think that's actually a good use of the black dice this early. 10. And that actually gives me my first gold. And then the double here. And now I can start to attack that. Unfortunately, since I didn't attack anybody this round, I do lose a life. All right, I got 5, 5, 1, and 6. So that's either 7, 10, neither of which really helped me that much. I could go 10, 7 here and then start to be able to attack that. Or I could go 11, 6, which, again, I don't think really helps me that much. 11, 6, I could do 11 here, and that would allow me to start getting through this. and then do this, and that would actually allow me to knock out the first of the two monsters. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 11 here, 6 here. That completes this monster, so I'm going to take 1 damage because of the reward here, but I do get 2 gems. I wonder how I'm going to play this. I wonder, what are my options here? Seriously, what the F? What the Everluffen F? So I'm going to go 8 here so I can start to get into this, and I'm going to do 8 here so I don't lose any life. I don't think I've ever rolled 5 of a kind just naturally. That was pretty close there. 6-9 is the way that I have to treat that. And unfortunately, I've used all my 6s there. 6-9, but I do have the 2 as a backup in case I want to try to do something with that. This game can be a little frustrating. What can I do here? So I've got this equal thing here that is just, it's good for just crossing something off. 9, do I have 9 anywhere that I can cross off? And I don't. I'd have to use the black dice, I think, to either get a 5 or a 9. I mean, a 5 or an 8, I mean. 5 at least would allow me to start to get to the treasure, which would be helpful. It just doesn't feel like a good use of it. This is just using up something to use it up. So the question is there something better I could use? I don't think so. I'm not seeing anything that really helps me out here. I could use the black die to go ahead and check that off as one more check mark there, and then get this 6 crossed off as well. That just feels to me like it's not a good use, again, of resources. I think I'm going to go ahead and use another black dice. Again, this just feels wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and hit here and here. At least I don't lose a life. All right, so very quickly, I can finally hit this 2 over here, which is helpful, and that allows me to take this 8, set it aside, and actually hit that rubble so I can start to clear that out. All right, 1, 5, 5, and 5. Plus 1 is a backup. I really don't want to use my last of the dice. I can do the 10 over here just to use it. I feel like I just don't have options here. I'm going to have to use my last of the black dice, which I really do not want to do. I'm going to go ahead and take out this other 2, and I'm going to take this 10 out as well. Uh, 5, 2, 2, 5. So it's either 4 and 10 or 7 and 7. So 4, I can actually hit here, and then I can hit here. So at least I can use both of them. 7, I could go a little bit farther that way, but then I wouldn't be able to use the other 7. And I don't have any more black dice to use. So I think I'm going to go 4 and then this double here, just so that I can use both of them. I probably should have done 4 here and this one here in retrospect, because that would allow me some better options. But at least now I can take 7 and 7 and go there, or at least give myself another option for that. All right, 2, 4. We're going to do 6 here and then 2 here. That's, I think, a pretty easy one to figure out. Well, we got some 12s here. 12 and 7. I'm going to go 7 here, so we have that as an option. And then 12 here, so we can start to get through here. And then I did not hit anybody, so I'm going to lose a life there. Three, 4, 5, and 6. So I think I want to use... do 7, 11, which would not allow me to hit anybody. No, it would. It would allow me to hit him, because this 7 should now be penciled in. The 11, unfortunately, I can't access the 11s, any of the 11s up here. I could do the 11 here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that 7. I'm going to do this 11. One, 2, 2, and 4. So that's going to give me either 3 and 6, which is doable. I can actually work with that. Or it's going to give me 4 and 5. 4 at least allows me to hit up here. 5 is going to allow me to get a little bit closer to that. So that's what I'm going to do. 4 and 5. Okay, we either have 4 and 8, both of which would allow me to finish off the Sickly Spectre. I could also go 5 and 7. 7 would allow me to finish that off. 5 I can't really do anything with. 5 would allow me to get that taken away. So we're going to do that, which means we are going to lose a life because we attacked the Pastry Mancer. But he is taken care of now, and we're going to get 2 more dice from that. Or 2 more gems from that. We've gotten very few gems so far. It's a little disconcerting. And we've run out of monsters to really hit. We've got 1 monster left that we can hit, and that's it. Fortunately, we can hit them. We can use that 4 there, and then hit with the 6. The other option is 7 and 3. 7, we're going to go 7 and 3, because this allows me to have an extra option now for hitting. Now I have 3 and 9 as well as 4 and 8. Okay, well, not a lot of options here. 9 and 8 or 9 and 8. One of which will allow me to finish off that monster, which I really don't want to do yet. Crud. Think what we'll do is we are going to go ahead and finally use this doubles now, and we'll use the 9 up here. That way we'll hit a monster and we don't have to worry about losing a life. All right, we've got 8 and 7, or 9 and 6. 9 at least allows me to get, yeah, we're going to go 9 and 6. We're going to cross that off. We're going to cross the 6 off, so now we're through here. I should also be marking off all of these that I get, because if I get all 6, I'll get 3 things, 3 gems, but it's unlikely I'm going to hit all of them. And I did cross off a monster, right? Yeah. But you see how quickly we've now gone through this one monster over here. We have 7 and 10. All right, so let's look at this. We either have 7 and 10. There's a quick way to do the math here if you have 4 different digits. 8 and 9, 7 and 10, 11 and 6. All right, looking at what we've got, 8 and 9 would not be bad. I could do the 8 here, which would allow me to get a little bit further down this way. If we did the 7, is there any place where that would work? That would help, and there isn't. The 8 and 9. 8 and 9 would allow me to finish this off, which has some mild benefit, but not a lot. Then we have 11, which will give me the life up here, which I kind of need. But I wouldn't then be able to use the 6, because I don't have any place where I can use the 6, is there? If I did access the black dice for this, I would then have as an option 4 somewhere. But unfortunately, I don't think there's any place where 4 is really going to... Well, 4 would allow me to finish that off, and then I would not have to... Yeah, let's do that. Let's We'll do the 11 up here. We've claimed the first treasure. We're going to go for the black dice, and we're going to use our first black dice to go ahead and finish that off, and that will give me 3 more gems. All right, let's go ahead and try that little configuration again because that worked nicely. All right, we have 9 and 9, so that would allow me to finish that off, and we'd actually start to be able to get into this, which would be helpful. We could go 7 and 11, and because this is now complete, I can start to go this way, but I don't have a place for the 7 really that would be useful. I could go 8 and 10. 8 would be helpful down here, but is there a good place for the 10? And there's not. Eventually I'll need to get this 10, but that's not open to me right now. I think I'm going to go 9 and 9. I think I'm going to get this monster here. They're done. I get 3 more gems, and I'm going to go 9 here. And now the problem is I literally have nobody that I'm hitting on this round. All right, so 1, 2, 5, and 6. And I do have the 1 available in case I need it. So I can go 7 and 7, which would be nice if I had opened up this 8. That would have been helpful because then I could go right in. I'm an idiot. I've got 11 up there and 2. So I'll go 11 and 2, or 11 and 3, sorry, 11 and 3. Get that other treasure, and we'll go ahead and claim an extra life. Probably not the smartest idea, to be honest. We've got... I can go 3 and 12 down this way. What are my good options here? I could go 3 here and just get that treasure and just assume that I'm probably going to die soon. I could use a black die to get a 12 out of this. Could also do 2 and 8. Is 2 and 8 helpful anywhere? 8 would be the other part of this that I just never bothered finishing off. 2 doesn't really give me anything though. I like the idea of doing 8 down here just so that I can get this 7 done, and then maybe using a black die to, yeah, we'll do that. So now I've got the 7 here, and so now I can actually attack. But I did not attack this round, so I lose a life there. And I should have chalked it up there, but it's not going to matter. Okay, so 7, I have a way to do that. Is there a place where that 2, 4 would come in handy? No. What else could I do? I could do 5, 7 or 5, 8. I think I got to be mindful of my lives at this point. So I'm going to go 7 here. I don't have a way to use the 6, unfortunately, so I'm just going to let that one slide. Seven and 8, or 12 and 3. So theoretically, I could start down this way, which might be helpful. It would sacrifice a life, which I'm not wild about doing, but I kind of feel like if I open this up, then I can start to get over here. So we're going to do that. Because if I can start to unlock some of these boss numbers, that's going to give me a lot of room. So 1, 5, 6, and 6. So 11, we're going to go here and get another treasure, and we're going to go here with the 7. We got 6 and 6, and so I'm going to do something bold here. I'm going to go, let's think about this for a moment, though. I have 4 and 8. That would actually unlock the monster there. Yeah, let's do that. That's smarter. 4, 8. Did not do any damage, so we cross that off. We've got 3 more lives left. Four, 4, 3, and 6. And a 4. We still have 1 more black dice left that we can use. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. First of all, I should have blackened this in. And I'm going to use this last black dice, probably in a dumb way, but I'm going to make it so that the 10 is now accessible as well. And I did damage using the 8, so I don't have to worry about losing a life. But now I can damage using 8 and 10. Which is what I've got right there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to damage using the 8 and then also go down this way. Take that out. All right, 2, 2, 2, and 4. I have no more black dice left, so I can't do anything with that. I can go 6 there and 4 there, which is really not going to help me out a whole lot. I'm going to lose a life on that. But this does give me the 6 that I can attack this creature on, so yay. Is there someplace else where I could use that 4? I'm going to actually use the 4 over here. I feel like I should go for the treasures over here, which are going to be a little bit more... I mean, they're a little bit cheaper in terms of value, but they're going to be easier to get than that 2 and that 12. Of course. So that's going to give me either 10, 10, which is probably what I'll go with. I'm just looking around here to see what else I can dig up. Or it's going to give me 8, 12. 8 would be great up there. And I cannot believe I don't have the 12, that I cannot attack a 12 anywhere. I can do a 12 down here. That's what I'll do. I'll do 10. I'll do 8 up here. I'll do this 12. I'll get that treasure. But oh my god, how stupid do I feel? Also, I crossed off one more of these. So I still have the 9, the 8, and the 12 to get. That seems pretty unlikely, though. 2, 2, 4, and 6. So that is going to be probably one of the 10s out here. I could also do 4 and 6. Sorry, 8 and 6. Again, this is going to seem crazy. I'm going to do 6 and 8. And then we've got that finished off. I know. You guys are like, what did you just do? What did you... Oh, that was just stupid. And you would be right. 8 and 11. All right, 8 and 11. So we're going to hit the central monster here, and we're going to claim this other treasure. Got almost 4 of the 6 treasures. Only 2 more to go. I really need a 5. I really need to get that 5 filled in so I can get to this rest of the area down here. So we got 6 and 10 or 8 and 8. And I think I'm probably going to go 8 and 8 and just continue to hit that monster over here. 6 and 10, I don't mind that as much because I would be able to get this a little bit further down. We're going to go up here. We're going to go 8 and 8. Try to see if we can't get these 6 gems before we die. All right, 1, 3, 4, 3. So we either have... In fact, we don't even really need to roll the black dice. I can't use it anymore. I've already used it 6 times. So we're just going to stop rolling the black dice. There's no point in me torturing myself with that. We could do the 4 up here. We could do... Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do 5, because I've been looking for that. I've been looking for a 5. And then we'll do the 6 down here. And then that way we've got that a little bit more opened up. 6, 1, 2, and 2. So we'll hit here for the 4, and then we'll hit here for that. And that completes our Ghastly Warden of Doom, earning us a whopping 3 gems. So we're not doing too bad in terms of gems. I would like to try to hit that central monster now, but now we've got 5, 8, and 10 that we can use to hit it, which we will need here, because that's a garbage roll. And in fact, I think both of them are going to go towards the creature. And garbage only in the sense that we do 1 damage, but we don't actually... Oh, I'm shrinking. I'm slowly getting this out of frame. I'm sorry. All right. 2, 2, 4, and 6. I think for this one, it's either 6, 8, or 6, 8, or 4, 10. I'm going to go for the 4, 10 and just cross one of these off. And then that way, if I do get a 2 or a 12, I've got some options. All right, 2, 2, 3. What can I do with that? I've got a number of options. I'm going to go, this is going to seem crazy, I'm going to go 5 and 8. We're almost done with the boss, and ideally I would love to get the boss and then still have some life left. All right, so 4, 4, 1, and 6. That we could use to get the boss. We can also get through this 7 a little bit. It's also a 5 and a 10. I think we'll hit here. I'm just going to feel stupid if there was like a gem pile that I should have gotten instead. But we've almost got the boss now. I'd really like to get a 1 and a 2. So 1, 3. So this is unfortunate because now we're going to be a little short. We'll do the 9 here, and we'll do this 2 here, so we add a gem, but that just cost us a life. Which means now once we actually get the boss, we're dead. All right, 5, 5, 2, and 5. So we can go ahead and hit this, and that will be, we'll end up being like 1 short.
From your calendar.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Which is a little frustrating. We'll be 1 short, but we are going to go ahead and just cross that off just for fun. We still have the 9 and the 12 up here, so I'm not sure how I ended up with 1 too many crossed off down there. But we are able to cross this off. We get 6 more gems, and then we lose 2 more lives, and that is it for us. Now, fortunately, we don't lose any lives along this track. That's only in multiplayer. Here we've got 15 and 11, so that's going to be 26, or at least I think that's the case. Oh, no, it's a different amount going across. Okay, so it's 12 and 8, so that's 20, plus 4 of these. So we ended up getting a total of 6 plus 60. That's going to be 66, which is a better score than we got in the first game. That is going to be, you are a true hero, 55 to 69. Don't say it. And that is the Clumsy Cultist map. And join me tomorrow. We'll be tackling the 3rd map in the series. Until then, I'll talk to you later.